Hello and welcome to StudyIQ. In this video, I will bring to you the best multiple choice questions from the third week of July. That is, I will cover 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 6 days. Total number of questions is 157. 157 very high quality questions for this week. And the next video, that is from 20th to 25th, I will put on 26th morning. And from 25th to 31st, I will put on 1st of August. If you want to prepare for any of these exams, our pendrive courses are available. For more details, you can call on this number or just go to our website studyiq.com. So let's begin. Right now, our best-selling course is for IBPS PO. IBPS PO and CLAT 2018. These are our best-selling courses right now. So let's begin. First question is, who won the men's singles title at the Wimbledon Championships held in London? Now, there can be 4 or 5 questions asked from this question. How? So, Wimbledon is played on grass. It is played in England every year. There are 4 Grand Slams. First is the Australian Open. It is the first. Then you have French Open. Then you have Wimbledon. And then you have US Open. Remember these 4 names. These are the 4 biggest prizes in the tennis world. Lawn tennis I'm talking about, not table tennis. So Australian Open was won by Roger Federer. It was his 18th Grand Slam. Okay. And he has won Wimbledon also. So the answer is Roger Federer. Wimbledon was his 19th Grand Slam. So who won the French Open? French Open was won by Rafael Nadal for a record 10th time. Rafael Nadal is from Spain. Now please note, in Australian Open, Roger Federer beat Rafael Nadal. Okay? And Roger Federer is from Switzerland. Second question which can be put up is, who won the Wimbledon? Is Roger Federer. Fine, he beat Rafael Nadal in the final. No, Roger Federer beat Marin Cilic in the final of Wimbledon. Okay, and Rafael Nadal beat Sam Wawrinka, or he is also called Stan Wawrinka, in the final of French Open. So there are a lot of possibilities here, and Sam Wawrinka is also from Switzerland. Correct? So I'll quickly repeat once more. Roger Federer won Wimbledon and he beat Marin Cilic in the final. Rafael Nadal won French Open and he beat Stan Wawrinka in the final. Wimbledon, Roger Federer won and he beat Marin Cilic in the final. Australian Open, Roger Federer won and he beat Rafael Nadal in the final. Okay, so it's all very jumbled up, but it's very, very easy. Now, United Nations observed International Day on July the 18th every year to celebrate the birth anniversary of which great personality? You can see his photo. The easiest question I can ask you, it is called International Day, Nelson Mandela International Day. July the 18th every year. And United Nations is headquartered at New York. New York also has the headquarters of UNICEF, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, and United Nations Secretary General, who is also called the chief, is Antonio Guterres, and he is from Portugal. By the way, one Portugal head of state, Mario Soares, passed away. So that is your question from obituary. And this year, Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, our chief guest was Antonio Costa, also a Portuguese. Scientists from which university have developed a 3D printed artificial heart? Artificial heart. You can see the heart here. It looks very, very similar to the heart that we have. And it weighs 390 grams. This was done by ETH Zurich. And Zurich is where? It is in Switzerland. Do you also know that Zurich is the headquarters for FIFA, the football governing body? And FIFA's president is Gianni Infantino, who has been appointed as the new Chief Digital Officer, CDO of Tata Group. By the way, who is the chairman of Tata Group or Tata Sons? N. Chandrasekharan. N. Chandrasekharan. Okay. So who is the new, this lady is Aarti Subramaniam. She is the Chief Digital Officer. Who has been appointed as the new Chief Justice of Nepal? Chief Justice of Nepal is Mr. Gopal Prasad Parajuli. And Nepal, they are asking 3-4 questions. So Nepal's president is Bidya Devi Bhandari, and Nepal's currency is, Nepal's capital is Kathmandu, which is the headquarters of SAARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, which has 8 countries. Okay. Now my question for you, my first question for you today. Nepal's Prime Minister was Pushp Kamal Dahal. Now he is no more the Prime Minister. Now the new Prime Minister, who is the new Prime Minister of Nepal? He has become the Prime Minister for 4th time. Can you name him? Which movie won the Best Film Award at the 18th International Indian Film Academy Awards held in New Jersey in United States of America? Indian Film Academy Awards, right? Also called IFA. So, Who won the awards? Neerja. Neerja is based on the life of Neerja Bhanot. And Neerja Bhanot was basically an air hostess who who saved lives of many people from a hijacked plane. And Alia Bhatt, she won the Best Actress Award, and Shahid Kapoor won the Best Actor Award. Also, Pink movie director, his name is Anirudh Roy Chaudhary, he won the Best Director Award. High Fire hypersonic missile has been jointly test fired by which two countries? High Fire, it is a hypersonic missile jointly made by Australia and United States of America. Now, US President is Donald Trump, he is from Republican Party, and his wife is Melania Trump, and his daughter is Ivanka Trump. Now, Australia's Prime Minister is Malcolm Turnbull, and capital is Canberra. Recently, we are also importing nuclear fuel from Australia. Uranium shipment is due to arrive in India in October. Which of the following have been appointed as the new members of the CBDT, that is our Income Tax Department, Central Board of Direct Tax. Income tax is a direct tax. Direct tax is the tax that we pay to the government directly. So two people, Arvind Modi and Bajrang Das Bishnoi. So the answer is 1 and 2. Please also note that CBDT has one chairman and maximum of 6 members can be there. So who is the chairman of CBDT? Second question for you today. Write down in comments. Who has been appointed as the next High Commissioner of India to Montserrat? So Montserrat is a small country, and its capital is Plymouth. Plymouth is the capital. So you need to know the name of the country, Montserrat, and his name is Bishwadeep De. And right now he is our High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago, which is in West Indies. Trinidad and Tobago. Who won the gold medal at the National Interstate Athletics Championships being held in Andhra Pradesh? Andhra Pradesh has a Telugu Desam Party government. Chandrababu Naidu is the CM and capital is Amravati. Now, this player is from Tamil Nadu. His name is Govindan Lakshmanan. He won the gold medal. So this becomes an important question. And there were other people also that you need to remember. For example, Arun Raghavan of Kerala broke the females. Anu Raghavan, she's from Kerala, 400-meter hurdles. She broke the record. And then you also remember one more person, Sarita Singh. She also created a new record in women's hammer throw. Geological Survey of India, GSI, has discovered the presence of millions of tons of precious metals and minerals where? So you can just say it is in the Indian waters because it is like spread out. It is in Mangaluru, Chennai, Mannar Basin, Andaman Nicobar Island, Lakshadweep, etc. So it is basically spread out. You know that Andaman and Nicobar is in the Bay of Bengal, Lakshadweep is in Arabian Sea. Which airline has been chosen as the world's best airline in a survey by Travel and Leisure, T+L? This airline is Singapore Airlines. And the second is Emirates Airlines. Which was the third? The Qatar Airways was the third. What is the name of the Chinese Nobel Peace Prize winner who recently passed away? So, and this showed that China has no respect for human rights. So he is China's only Nobel Peace Prize winner, but since he was accused of being anti-state and he was put in jail, he suffered from liver cancer and then he was released without even giving any treatment. His name is Liu Xiaobo. And China, we are having a China face-off at Doklam. And just remember that China's capital is Beijing, which is the headquarters of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. And China also has an important city, Shanghai, which is the headquarters for New Development Bank, which is also called BRICS Bank. China's president is Xi Jinping. What was the theme of 2017 World Youth Skills Day that was observed by the United Nations on July the 15th? The skill was Skills for the Future of Work. By the way, our Ministry for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, which is called MSDE, also celebrated 2nd anniversary of Skill India Mission. And you need to know how many centers will be opened. So 100 GST training center will be opened. I repeat, 100 GST training center will be opened. 100 yoga center will be opened. And 51 Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Kendra, which means Pradhan Mantri Skill Development Centers will be opened. 51 Pradhan Mantri Skill Development Center, 100 Yoga Center and 100 GST Center. These are all very important MCQs. Who is the brand ambassador of the first ever Kargil International Marathon Run for Sarhad? So you can see he is an inspiration for everyone. He is differently able. You can see one leg is artificial. He is a blade runner and his name is, can you guess? Major DP Singh. Major DP Singh. Which state recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the center to promote regional air connectivity. Regional air connectivity. There is a scheme also for this which is called UDAN. Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. And the state which has signed is Bihar. Bihar, Bihar's governor is now the president of India, Ramnath Kovind. So Bihar's new governor is Kesari Nath Tripathi, who is also the governor of Bengal. And Bihar's chief minister is Nitish Kumar. And now there are tensions between Nitish Kumar and Lalu, that is RJD party and JDU party, because Lalu Yadav's son has been accused of heavy corruption in Bihar. Who has been appointed as the next High Commissioner of India to NIU? Who? So his name is Sanjeev Kohli, and NIU's capital is Alofi, very near to New Zealand. And in fact, Sanjeev Kohli is our ambassador to New Zealand. And New Zealand capital is Wellington. Uttar Pradesh government recently signed up an MOU with the central government to set up AIIMS. Where will be the AIIMS set up? It will be set up in Gorakhpur, All India Institute of Medical Science. Uttar Pradesh governor is Ram Nayak and chief minister is Yogi Adityanath. Gorakhpur, it will be set up at an investment of 1750 crore rupees. Martin Landau, who recently passed away, he was a famous what? This is an easy question. He was in fact an Oscar-winning actor. Oscar awards are also called the Academy Awards. So he was an actor. Can you name the movie for which he won the Oscar? The name of the movie is Ed Wood. FIFA has recently lifted its ban from which country? Thereby allowing this country now to participate in the tournaments. They have lifted the ban from Sudan. Capital of Sudan is Khartoum. And they had put the ban because Sudan's government was interfering too much in the footballing bodies. Who has been appointed as the president of NTU, Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, one of the best universities in Singapore, along with NSU, NUS, National University of Singapore. So he is Subra Suresh. And Subra Suresh has also been, he was also the 9th president of Carnegie Mellon University in America, which is one of the Ivy League colleges in America. He has also won Padma Shri. As per the report, Measuring Global Migration Potential 2010 to 2015, issued by the International Organization for Migration, which is the most favored destination for Indian adults who are planning to migrate. Now, let me tell you something very interesting here. India has the highest number of adults, planning and preparing to migrate. And that is a worry. Now, India has the second highest number of adults planning to migrate. Highest is Nigeria. So Indian adults who plan to migrate, they want to go to USA as per this report. Which state is going to set up a modern ornamental fish hatchery? This will be set up in Jhajjar district. Jhajjar district at a cost of around 13 crore rupees. And National Bureau of Fish Genetic Resources has declared Haryana as a fish disease free state. This is also a question. Which Indian state has been declared fish disease free? The answer is Haryana. So Haryana's governor is Kaptan Singh Solanki and Haryana's chief minister is Manohar Lal Khattar. Nar Bahadur Bhandari, he passed away. He was the former chief minister of which state? It is the beautiful state of Sikkim, and Sikkim has the lowest population in India. Although the state with the lowest area is Goa. So the smallest state is Goa, but the lowest population is Sikkim. Sikkim's capital is Gangtok, and Sikkim is also the first organic state of India. And he was very, tremendous for promoting Nepali language. Nar Bahadur Bhandari had immense contribution in promoting Nepali language in India. When do we observe International Justice Day? International Justice Day, because we commemorate the founding treaty of International Criminal Court. International Criminal Court is located at The Hague in Netherlands. Netherlands is also called Holland and its capital is Amsterdam. So the answer for this question is July the 17th. It is, by the way, also called World Day for International Justice or International Justice Day. Which Indian city has been listed on the world's top 15 cities by Travel and Leisure? World's top 15 city. So the number 1 city in the world is a city in Mexico which is called San Miguel de Allende. San Miguel de Allende is the number 1 city in the world, and second is Charleston. Charleston is in South Carolina, USA. And Indian only one city has made it to top 15. It is ranked at number 14. It is Udaipur in Rajasthan. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of the Srinagar Municipal Corporation? So one request I wish to do to all of you is that go to YouTube and search this boy, Bilal Dar. He's just 18 years old, and for many years now, he has been cleaning Dal Lake of Kashmir. And he just goes in his boat in the morning till evening. He just picks up plastic bags and bottles and he sells it for his living. He is now the brand ambassador of Srinagar Municipal Corporation. India recently contributed an additional amount of how many dollars to UN Partnership Fund for Least Developed Countries, LDC, and Small Island Developing States. What is the amount? The amount is $1 million. This is to support sustainable development projects. What is the name of the mobile app that is launched by the Indian Railways, which will provide the users, the customers, with a single window interface? And there is a big name of this app. It is called Synergized Advanced Application Rail Travel Help and Information. So I repeat, so the name is Sarathi, and Synergized Advanced Application Rail Travel Help and Information. It is called Sarathi. Russia has recently launched its Soyuz Rocket from Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. The capital of Kazakhstan is Astana, with how many satellites on board? And Russian space agency is called Roscosmos. Just like India has ISRO, Russia has Roscosmos, China has CNSA, Japan has JAXA. These are the ones. America has NASA, of course. NASA is headquartered in Washington, ISRO is headquartered in Bengaluru. So Russia launched 73 satellites. 73 satellites. Department of Defense Production has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with which company for the financial year 2017-18, that is financial year 2018. This company is Bell. And the managing director and chairman of Bell is Shri M.V. Gautam. And the revenue from operations which the Department of Defense Production is targeting is 9,000 crore rupees. Who has won the National Masters Snooker Tournament which was held in Chennai, capital of Tamil Nadu? His name is H. Manudev, and he defeated former Asian champion Alok Kumar. What is India's rank out of 157 countries on the Sustainable Development Goal Index and Dashboards report? This is an extremely important question. India's rank is 116. So India is far behind, and I'll tell you why. So in 2000, countries adopted Millennium Development Goals. They were 8 in number for next 15 years. That is, from 2000 to 2015, they had to achieve Millennium Development Goals. They were 8 in number, right? But in 2015, the countries, they switched Millennium Development Goals to Sustainable Development Goals. They are 17 in number, and that is for next 15 years till 2030. It is also called Agenda 2030. That all these 193 countries of which are party to United Nations, they adopted Sustainable Development Goals. Who has been elected as 16th President of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission? It is Swami Smarananandji Maharaj. He is the president because the ex-president, he passed away. His name was Swami Atmanathananji Maharaj. So he passed away and now he is the president. And Swami Shiv Mayanandaji Maharaj is the vice president. Recently there was a book released called Ganga Avahan, the epic tale of a historic swim. It is based on the first ever human effort to swim down river Ganga by a team led by which person? He is wing commander. His name is Paramveer Singh. By the way, let me tell you a little bit about this book. Ganga Avahan is basically, the length of Ganga is around 25 kilometers. That is the official length. But they swam for 2,800 kilometers. That is across the length of the entire Ganges river to make people aware about the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Swachh Bharat, Clean Ganga mission. So it was a great effort. Total there were 9 people, which included 3 swimmers, led by Wing Commander Paramveer Singh. Which railway station has become the first railway station in India to be run by women? The complete railway station. It is the Matunga railway station. It will be run by 30 women staffers. Who is the author of the book President's Lady? Pranabar Prayosi, as they say in Bengali. So President's Lady is based on the wife of the outgoing president Pranab Mukherjee. Her name was Subra Mukherjee, and her life is documented by Sangeeta Ghosh. As per Minister of State for External Affairs MJ Akbar, and our Union Minister for External Affairs is Sushma Swaraj, Indian government is going to set up a passport center at every how many kilometers? One passport center will be there at every 50 kilometers for the ease of public. First Sikh woman Member of Parliament in Britain, Preet Kaur Gill, has been selected as a member of Parliamentary Select Committee, which scrutinizes the work of which office? She will be responsible for looking after auditing which office? It is the Office of the Home Affairs. And this is called Westminster Parliament, which is in Britain, and it has also two houses. It is bicameral, just like we have Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. They have House of Commons and House of Lords. Falun Gong, which was celebrated in India on July the 15th, is an ancient holistic system which is banned by which country? This has been banned since 18 years, and this is banned by China. And over 200 practitioners of Falun Dafa, they participated in a peace parade and human word formation in New Delhi. Railways launched its first 1600 horsepower solar powered DEMU, diesel electric multiple unit train, from which terminus? Now please note that this DEMU, there are two technology. One is MEMU, where the source of power is electricity, and in DEMU the source of power is diesel. But we want to become less dependent on diesel, so we are replacing diesel with solar power, and this train has done exactly that. This was launched from which station? Safdarjung railway station in New Delhi. By the way, they have also launched a new technology, that is you replace 20% of the diesel with CNG gas, which is a diesel methane system. So these systems are made by IROAF, Indian Railways Organization for Alternate Fuel. India recently established an investment facilitation mechanism with which of the following? Investment facilitation, for bringing more FDI from European Union. As such, European Union is the highest contributor of FDI to India, and most of the FDI in India comes from, more than 50% comes from the Mauritius route. Because with Mauritius route, we have a double taxation avoidance agreement. So the companies, they register themselves in Mauritius, then they come to India, because in Mauritius taxes are low, and once they have paid taxes in Mauritius, they don't have to pay taxes in India again. The great mathematician Maryam Mirzakhani, she passed away. So she was from which country? She also won the Fields Medal, which they say is equivalent to Nobel Prize in mathematics, because Nobel Prize is not given for mathematics, so they call it the Nobel for mathematics. She was from Iran. In Iran, we are building a port called Chabar, and Iran's capital is Tehran, and currency is Riyal. President is Hassan Rouhani, and Iran is one of the countries that, we have good relations with Israel, but Israel's biggest enemy is Iran. In fact, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said just 2-3 months back that Iran has been a danger to Israel. It can cause existential crisis for Israel, because Iran wants to now have their own ballistic missile. And India is good friends with both Iran and Israel. So it's a challenge for India to be friends with both Iran and Israel. Which leg of Science Express Climate Action Special was recently flagged off? It is name of a train, Science Express Climate Action Special, which which has a lot of these models and photographs and posters of science to educate the students. And it was flagged off from where? It was flagged off from Sindhudurg. Sindhudurg. My third question for you today. Sindhudurg is where? In which state do we have Sindhudurg? Scientists from which country? They have discovered a new species of a 71 million year old bird like dinosaur. So look at this bird. It resembles dinosaur. In which country it has been discovered? It has been discovered in Canada. Canada, Prime Minister is Justin Trudeau, and capital is Ottawa. Who won the title at the British Grand Prix? British Grand Prix, who won the title? It is Lewis Hamilton. He is from Britain itself, and Lewis Hamilton won the British Grand Prix. Directorate General of Analytics and Risk Management, who is called DGARM, it is a new wing to provide intelligence input and perform big data analytics. It has been set up under which organization in India? It has been set up under the Central Board of Excise and Custom, which will also look after the GST, because this CBEC is for indirect taxes and CBDT is for direct taxes. Which automobile company has developed India's first bio-CNG bus? Bio-CNG bus. It is a biomethane bus, and it was showcased at the Urja Utsav, which was organized by Oil Ministry. Our Oil Minister is Dharmender Pradhan. It is already in operation in Pune. Which company has made it? Tata Motors. Who has been appointed as the Managing Director and CEO of Oriental Bank of Commerce, headquartered in Gurgaon? So he will serve for a period of 3 years. His name is Mukesh Kumar Jain. India has signed a MOU with which country to develop a village in Anuradhapura District? Anuradhapura District is in Sri Lanka, and India will spend 30 crore Sri Lankan rupees to develop this district. It is in Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka's President is Maithripala Sirisena, Prime Minister is Ranil Wickremesinghe, and capital is Shri Javardhanepuri Kotte. Who has been appointed as the new Minister for Information Broadcasting? Because the former Minister for Information Broadcasting is Venkaiah Naidu. Now he is a Vice Presidential nominee of the National Democratic Alliance, NDA. So he has to resign. Information Broadcasting, and he was also the Urban Development Minister. So Urban Development Ministry has gone to Narendra Singh Tomar, who is the Minister for Rural Development, and Information Broadcasting Ministry has gone to Textile Minister Smriti Irani. How many medals did India win at the Asian Cadet Judo Championship that was held in the capital of Kyrgyzstan, which is Bishkek? So Kyrgyzstan capital is Bishkek, Kazakhstan capital is Astana, and Uzbekistan capital is Tashkent. So don't get confused between all these. These are very, very confusing Central Asian countries. Asian Cadet Judo Championship, India won 3 medals. You just need to remember the name of one person, Tababi Devi. She is from Manipur. Tababi Devi won gold medal. So they can ask, Tababi Devi is associated with which sport? The answer is judo. What is the name of our own indigenously developed newborn hearing screening device launched by the Ministry of Science and Technology? And our Minister for Science and Technology is Dr. Harshvardhan. He is also the Minister for Earth Sciences. He is also the Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, because Anil Madhav Dave had passed away last month. So the technology is called SOHUM, H-O-S-O-H-U-M, SOHUM. Pranab Mukherjee, the outgoing president, recently received the first copy of the book Future of Indian Universities, Comparative and International Perspectives. It has been compiled by which person? This is a book compiled by Professor Dr. C. Rajkumar. BMW recently inaugurated their new research and development center. Where? They had it in China, which is one of the biggest markets for BMW. BMW is a car company from Germany. And Germany also has other good, very good car companies like Mercedes, Audi, Porsche. Germany is one of the world leaders in mechanical engineering. Which airport has topped the customer satisfaction index survey? 49 airports, they were judged on customer satisfaction. The number 1 airport is Swami Vivekananda Airport, which is the airport of Raipur, which is the capital of Chhattisgarh. Now, the second airport was Udaipur, which is in Rajasthan. Third was Amritsar, the Golden Temple Airport, and the third is the Dehradun. Fourth is Dehradun. So, second Udaipur, third Amritsar, fourth Dehradun. Dehradun is capital of Uttarakhand. And Swami Vivekananda Airport is in Raipur, the capital of Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh's CM is Dr. Raman Singh. Who won the silver medal in hammer throw at the IAAF World Under-18 Championships held in Nairobi, which is the capital of Kenya. So his name is Damneet Singh, and Damneet Singh won. And IAAF is basically International Association of Athletics Federation, and it is headquartered in Monaco, and its president is Sebastian Coe. How many new members have recently been appointed to Central Board of Excise and Custom? So just like CBDT, there is a chairman of CBEC and maximum of 6 members. So how many new members have been appointed? 4. Sushant Kumar Panda, Amita Suri, Pranab Kumar Das and John Joseph. You need not remember their names. A new species of deep water hermit crab. So you can see crab here. It is called the green-eyed hermit crab. It has been discovered in which country? It has been discovered in South Africa. South Africa's head of state is Jacob Zuma. South Africa is important for us because it is a part of BRICS. Which country has become the latest country to rename part of South China Sea as North Natuna Sea? South China Sea. They have renamed it as North Natuna Sea. This bold step has been done by Indonesia. Capital is Jakarta. Indonesian capital is Jakarta, and currency is Indonesia Rupiah. President is Joko Widodo. Which YouTuber? She is one of the most famous YouTube people we have. Which YouTuber? Now YouTuber is an official word. Remember that. Has been appointed as UNICEF's new Goodwill Ambassador. UNICEF's, first of all, you should know who is the Executive Director of UNICEF. Who is the head of UNICEF? Anthony Lake. In exam, they ask UNICEF and WHO a lot. WHO, earlier Margaret Chan was there. Now it is Tedros Adhanom from Ethiopia. Tedros Adhanom is the head of WHO. And which YouTuber I'm talking about? Lily Singh, the effervescent Lily Singh. She is of Indian origin, but she's a Canadian basically. Income Tax Department has recently added a new provision in the tax return form ITR2 for NRIs, which would require them to furnish details regarding what? Now the NRIs will have to give details while filing income tax return of their overseas bank account. Now please note that Indians, the money they are depositing in Swiss banks, we are ranked 88 right now, and we have made a lot of improvement. The number 1 country is UK, which has maximum cash in Switzerland, then followed by USA. 25% of all the cash that is there in Swiss bank is from UK. Scientists from which university have developed an artificial silk made almost entirely of water? It is highly stretchable. It has been built by University of Cambridge. And also please note that it is very, very strong also. 98% of it is water and remaining 2% is silica and cellulose. Now if you remember, cellulose is a part of the cell wall of plants. Which company recently crossed 5 lakh crore in market capitalization? Which company is this? It is Reliance Industries Limited. And which was the first company to reach 5 lakh crore mark in market capitalization? It was Tata Consultancy Services. US House of Representatives have passed a defense policy bill of how much amount for defense cooperation with India? So America is doing a defense cooperation of $621.5 billion with India. $621.5 billion. Now in this question, you should remember two important people, from America. They can ask. One is Rex Tillerson. He is in Donald Trump cabinet. He is the Secretary of State. And another is General McMaster. General McMaster is National Security Advisor of Donald Trump, just like we have Ajit Doval. And please note, Ajit Doval is going to China now. There is a BRICS NSA level meeting. National Security Advisors of BRICS countries will meet. So his meeting is seen as very crucial for resolving the Doklam standoff. Which of the following politicians recently took oath to Lok Sabha as Member of Parliament? So there are two, Farooq Abdullah and P.N. Kanihallikutti. Now Kanihallikutti is from Mallapuram. He has been elected as the Lok Sabha MP, and Farooq Abdullah from Srinagar Budgam. So the answer is 1 and 4. Which Indian player won the Victoria Open squash title? It is his second victory in 2 weeks. Second title in 2 weeks. And he beat Rex Hedrick of Australia. His name is Harinder Pal Sandhu. Which bank has recently launched a dedicated portal for home buyers? This has been done by State Bank of India, and from 3,000 SBI approved projects spread across 13 states and union territories. Which mobile wallet company has partnered with Samsung Pay to enable one-tap payment? This is a direct question. Just remember MobiKwik. Playing with Fire is a novel written by which person? She is a foreigner. Her name is Katie Price. Playing with Fire. Which Pakistani cricketer recently received honorary life membership by the Marylebone Cricket Club in Australia? Marylebone Cricket Club. It was founded in 1787. Very, very prestigious. And before this, his name is Misbahul Haq. That is the answer. He recently got the life membership of Marylebone Cricket Club. Before this, it was awarded to Ramiz Raza. Also, now he's a commentator. 2015, he got it. Which state government has launched a weekly program called Culture of Cruise? Culture of Cruise will basically bring together the artists and musicians and at one platform. So it has been launched by Jammu Kashmir government. Jammu Kashmir governor is N.N. Vohra, and it has a coalition government of PDP and BJP. Mehbooba Mufti is the chief minister. Government has recently launched a goods and services tax training program which is targeted at skilling how many youths in 6 months to handle tax compliance issues. Tax compliance issues, how many youth will be skilled? 2 lakh youth will be skilled. This is as per Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, which means Pradhan Mantri Skill Development Scheme. And I told you 51 centers will be opened for skill development, 100 for GST training, 100 yoga center. 212th edition of Indian Road Congress IRC was recently held where? It was held in Udaipur. And Indian Road Congress is basically the highest or apex body of highway engineers in the country. And who is our transport minister? Minister for Road Transport and Highway, Nitin Gadkari. What is the name of the super cluster of galaxies which was recently been discovered by the astronomers of IISER in Pune? And this was discovered by a scientist called Shishir Shankhayan. So super cluster of galaxies, and this is like as big as 20 million billion suns, and it is 4,000 million years away, light years away from Earth. So I mean, this is a distance which we probably cannot comprehend. It is the Saraswati cluster. Which of the following companies has signed an agreement with Central Silk Board (CSB) for development and commercialization of handloom silk products? This company is called 5P Venture India, and it is headquartered in Bengaluru, which is the headquarter for ISRO also, and it has Indian Institute of Science also. Which of the following companies has signed Central Silk Board? 5P Venture India. What is India's rank on the list of countries that have the highest trust in the central government as per OECD's Government at a Glance report 2017? India is ranked number 3. 73% people in India, they trust the central government. First country is Indonesia and second is Switzerland. Greece is at the bottom of the table with only 13% trust. Greece capital is Athens, Switzerland is Bern, B-E-R-N-E. Union Cabinet has recently approved signing of a Memorandum of Understanding in respect of tax matters with the Revenue Administration of which organization? It is the BRICS organization. India is a member of BRICS, of course. Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. India is not a member of ASEAN. We are only a partner of ASEAN, not a member. And ASEAN now has 10 countries, and we have invited ASEAN's all 10 head of states to the Republic Day parade in 2018. India is a member of SAARC and G20 also. G20 summit recently took place in Hamburg in Germany. Which of the following companies is going to launch Khadi on 2nd of October, birthday of Mahatma Gandhi ji? Who is going to launch it? This is Raymond. In fact, Raymond was the first company to have any partnership with Khadi and Village Industries Commission, which is called KVIC. Who has been appointed as secretary to President-elect Ram Nath Kovind? Very, very important question. Who is he? His name is Sanjay Kothari. Sanjay Kothari is the secretary to the president, and Ashok Malik, the famous journalist, is the press secretary to Ram Nath Kovind, and Bharat Lal is the joint secretary. A 9-judge constitution bench of Supreme Court, headed by whom, is conducting hearing on right to privacy. In fact, Supreme Court gave a hint that right to privacy is not absolute, and this is regarding the Aadhaar linking to various schemes. So who is heading this? It is the Chief Justice of India, J.S. Kehar. My fourth question for you today, and this is the most difficult one. J.S. Kehar will be replaced by which person as the next Chief Justice of India? Write down in comments. Which Indian athlete has been provisionally suspended by the National Anti-Doping Agency, NADA, after being tested positive for banned substances? This is very unfortunate because he is a shot putter and he recently won a gold medal in the recently concluded Asian Athletics Championship, which was in Bhubaneswar in Odisha. So her name is Manpreet Kaur. And please note that there is a World Anti-Doping Agency also, and it's headquartered at Montreal in Canada. As per a study by Truecaller, which country receives highest amount of spam phone calls each month? And 3% of all the calls are spam calls in this country. And out of this 3%, I mean 3% is total and 1% of total is the insurance related spam call. It is of course our very own India. Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi is going to inaugurate a memorial of former President APJ Abdul Kalam. This statue has been built, this memorial has been built at a 20 crore rupees cost, and it will be inaugurated in Rameshwaram on July the 27th, which is the second death anniversary of the great President Abdul Kalam. As per the Ministry of Finance, GST at which rate would be applicable on sale of old jewelry? Sale of old jewelry is exempted, so there is 0%. Tax will only apply if an unregistered business it sells gold jewelry to a registered business. As per the International Migration Outlook 2017 report on OECD member nations, which of the following countries is among the top asylum seeker? Which country is the top asylum seeker? It is India. India and China, they were the top asylum seekers in countries like New Zealand and Latvia between 2012 and 2016. Which state government has demanded Paika Rebellion to be declared as first war of independence? We call first war of independence the 1857 mutiny between India and British. But 40 years before this, we had the Paika Rebellion. And Paika Rebellion was in Odisha. The great leader, his name is Bakshi Jagbandhu. He was the leader of this rebellion. So the government of Odisha has demanded Paika Rebellion to be declared first war of independence. Odisha's governor is Dr. S.C. Jamir and Chief Minister is Naveen Patnaik. Information technology company TCS, which is the largest IT company in India, which was also the first company to have 5 lakh crore market capitalization, has announced to close its operation center where this will affect the jobs of 1,000 people. They are closing Lucknow Operation Center. Which city has been chosen to host the World Short Course Swimming Championship to be held in 2022? But 2022 is far off. China will host it in 2018. China. Abu Dhabi will host it in 2020. And Kazan is where? It is in Russia. It will host it in 2022. Please don't confuse Kazan with Kazakhstan. Which state government has revised the policy of Majhi Kanya Bhageshri scheme? What is Majhi Kanya Bhageshri scheme? It is for family planning. So usually it is seen that in India, if the first child is female, then the parents go for second child, hoping that it is a son. But if they do the family planning operation after first child, if it is a female, they will get 50,000 rupees, and if they do family planning operation after second girl child, then they will get 25,000 from the government side. And all those people who earn till 7.5 lakh rupees will get it. Earlier it was only till people who are earning 1 lakh rupees, below 1 lakh, now below 7.5 lakh. So this has been done by the government of Maharashtra. the governor of Maharashtra is C. Vidyasagar Rao, who is also the governor of Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra's CM is Devendra Fadnavis. Which non-life insurance company has become the first to file a draft red herring prospectus as part of the public offering of securities? In fact, this company wants to sell 86 million shares. It is ICICI Lombard. Which of the following has become the most streamed song of all time on YouTube, on various platforms? Most streamed song. It broke the record of Justin Bieber's Sorry. So this is Despacito. As per Ministry of Information Broadcasting, Narendra Modi's monthly radio address, Man Ki Baat, which is on Sundays at 11 AM, has generated how much revenue for the All India Radio in the last 2 financial years? It is total of 10 crore rupees. And who is our Minister for Information Broadcasting? Smriti Irani, not Venkaiah Naidu. Which postal service has honored Walt Disney Studio by releasing a sheet of 20 stamps featuring 10 Disney villains? You can see the stamps here. There are a lot of Disney villains are here. This has been done by the government of United States. Which state government has announced to implement Shala Siddhi Protsahan Yojana in 25,000 government schools in the state? These 25,000 government schools, they will be decided, they will be ranked, and they will be awarded on Teachers' Day, 5th of September, which is the birthday of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, who was the first Vice President and the second President of India. So it is the Madhya Pradesh government. Madhya Pradesh, its CM is Shivraj Singh Chauhan. As per a report by ICRIER and Broadband India Forum, Internet-based applications contributed how much amount to the India's GDP in 2015-2016? So I repeat the question. Internet-based applications, they contributed 1.4 lakh crore to India's GDP. An increase in India's total internet traffic, it delivers an average increase of 3.3% to India's GDP. As per NCAER, National Council for Applied Economic Research, and which state has retained the top position in the list of 21 states and union territory with the most investment potential? Which state or union territory in India has the most investment potential? It is Gujarat. Gujarat, followed by second is Delhi. So Gujarat Chief Minister is Vijay Rupani. Gujarat also conducted textile fair, mega textile fair in Gujarat was conducted. Supreme Court has allowed the central government to replace the oversight committee which was set up to supervise the functioning of the Medical Council of India, and this committee is composed of how many members? This committee is composed of 5 members. They all will be replaced by a fresh panel of 5 eminent doctors. Which country has become Facebook's largest country audience with a total 24 crore active users? 24 crore people in India are on Facebook. Which country is this? It is India, of course. China has banned Facebook. They have their own set of social media. India, so it is, and half the users in India of Facebook are below 25 years of age. Requisitioning and acquisition of immovable property Amendment Bill 2017 has recently been introduced in Lok Sabha by which person? So it has been introduced in Lok Sabha by Rao Indrajit Singh. And who is Rao Indrajit Singh? He is the Minister of State for Planning, Program Implementation and Statistics, and this act had come into force in 1952. And this amendment will basically, it will amend the compensation amount that is payable at the time of acquisition of immovable property by the central government. 50 monuments across which state are going to become visually impaired friendly by having Braille signboards installed? 50 monuments in this state will have Braille signboards installed. One of the city in this state was recently declared World Heritage Site City. So this was Ahmedabad. This state I am talking about is Gujarat. Which Indian athlete has won the gold medal in the javelin throw at the World Para Athletics Championship which was held in London, the capital of England? His name is Sundar Singh Gurjar. And there were 2 other people like discus thrower Karam Jyoti Dalal and the club thrower Amit Saroha. They won silver. And Karam Jyoti Dalal won bronze. But remember, the name of the gold medalist only Sundar Singh Gurjar. ISRO's Antrix Corporation Limited, it is the commercial arm of ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, and Indian Space Research Organization, A.S. Kiran Kumar is the president or chairman, has earned how much amount from the launch of 29 nano satellites from 14 countries? They have earned 6.1 million euros. And they had launched 130 satellites in the first 6 months in 2017, earning a revenue of more than 76.5 million euros. Who has been appointed as Nagaland's new chief minister? So Shurozili Liezitsu has resigned. His position has been taken by T.R. Zeliang. Nagaland's capital is Kohima and governor is P.B. Acharya. Who has won the under 15 girls title at the Dutch Open Junior Squash Championship, which was held in Amsterdam. In fact, you need to remember the name of two people. The boys title was won by Neil Joshi and female title was won by Ananya Dabke, who has been awarded 2017 Scotch Award for Personality of the Year. In fact, this bank has won 9 Scotch Awards. It is the Vijaya Bank, and Vijaya Bank's managing director is Kishore Kumar Sansi. Here is he, Kishore Kumar Sansi. Prasar Bharati is going to distribute around 10 lakh free of cost DTH set-top boxes in which areas? They will do it in the leftist insurgency or Naxal hit affected areas. America has imposed new sanctions on which of the following countries over a ballistic missile program? It is America's enemy and it is Iran. Iran is trying to build their own ballistic missile, which can be huge risk for America and Israel both. Who won the Legends Award at the 4th annual Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Sports Award? Who won the Legends Award? It is the famous swimmer Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps. Remember the name? Cabinet has recently approved a increase of how much percent in the salary of the CPSE employees? This was the recommendation of way back the 3rd Pay Commission. Central Public Sector Enterprises, 15% is the increase in the salary. Which country's parliament has passed a controversial bill which gives power to appoint the judges to the MPs and Justice Minister without consulting Judicial Circle? And this will also threaten the already sitting Supreme Court judges. In fact, they might be forced to resign also. This controversial decision has been taken by Poland government and capital is Warsaw. United Nations Peacekeeping Course for African Partner. This meeting, second part, is being held in which city? It is being held in New Delhi and 19 countries are attending it, including India. As per a study by NGO Friends of Marine Life, ghost nets have emerged as the greatest killers of the underwater ecosystem in the seas of where? So ghost nets, they are basically the fishing nets that have been lost or dumped in the oceans or abandoned, and they are causing the underwater ecosystem to be threatened in Kerala. Who has been appointed as the new chairperson of Broadcasting Content Complaint Council, which is called BCCC? Who is this person? The name of this person is Vikramjit Sen, Justice Vikramjit Sen. Which state government is going to set up a Hajj house? Hajj house. It will be in Bhubaneswar in Odisha. And this is basically for the welfare of the Hajj pilgrims. They have also sanctioned 5 crore rupees for the development of educational institutions. And our Minister for Minority Affairs is Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi. Which Indian judo player won the gold medal at the Commonwealth Youth Games that was held in Nassau, which is the capital of Bahamas? So, his name is Sony. What is the name of the mobile app that was recently launched by UIDAI to enable the user to carry their unique identification profile on their mobile phone? Now you don't need to carry your physical Aadhaar card because it can be mutilated, it can be soiled, it can be lost. So it is called M-Aadhaar or Mobile Aadhaar. Students from which country won the gold medal at the Robotics Olympiad that was held in the capital of America, Washington DC? It is Indian students, they won this gold medal. Who has been appointed as India's bowling coach until 2019 World Cup? Bowling coach is Mr. Bharat Arun, and you should know other coaches also. So Sanjay Bangar is the assistant coach, the overall coach is Ravi Shastri, and one more coach you need to know, that is the fielding coach. R. Sridhar is the fielding coach. Which city is going to host Global Business Forum Oasis Asia meeting in November this year? Which city is this? It is Kolkata. The city of Kolkata. Just remember, it will be co-hosted by the Indian Chambers of Commerce. And Indian Chamber of Commerce Director is General Rajiv Singh. First of a kind, child-friendly police station has been inaugurated where? It is child-friendly. It has been developed at Indira Gandhi International Airport in New Delhi. Competition Commission of India recently gave its approval. Government which company is trying to acquire 20% in 197 Communication. 197 Communication is the company which has Paytm as its one of the subsidiaries. 197 Communication is the parent company of Paytm, owned by Vijay Shekhar Sharma. 20% stake will be acquired by which group? It is the SoftBank. In fact, 197 they had raised 9,000 crore as money from SoftBank. Who recently received the Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution as a parliamentarian in the Lok Sabha at a function that was organized by the Lokmat Media Group. So, in Lok Sabha I am talking about, not in Rajya Sabha. Remember that. Lok Sabha, it is L.K. Advani, Lal Krishna Advani, the architect of BJP, and Sharad Yadav. He won it in Rajya Sabha. Sharad Yadav. One more award that you need to know. Excellent or the Best Parliamentarian Award. Best Parliamentarian is N.K. Premachandran. And Best Woman Parliamentarian is Kumari Shushmita Dev. Kumari Shushmita Dev is the best woman parliamentarian. N.K. Premachandran is the best parliamentarian. So these awards you can know. Which state government has announced exemption for soldiers from paying toll tax on highways in the state? No soldier will have to pay toll tax now in the highways. This decision has been taken by the government of Madhya Pradesh. Which country is testing world's first laser weapon system? The very powerful laser weapon system currently deployed on board at the USS Pons amphibious transport ship in the Persian Gulf, and it can strike 50,000 times the speed of a intercontinental ballistic missile. That is how powerful this is. It is by America. Which state government has formed a committee to oversee the formulation and implementation of Smart Villages Developmental Plans? Smart Villages Developmental Plans, it is by Haryana. And Haryana, it is called Haryana Smart Gram Development Authority. Gujarat government has planned to develop which hill station as a tourism hub? It is the Saputara hill station in Gujarat. Saputara. It is in Dang district of Gujarat. Who has topped the survey of the most powerful Arab women in the government? Most powerful Arab woman is Sheikha Lubna Al-Qasimi. Out of top 100 most powerful women, 18 are in UAE, United Arab Emirates. Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik recently inaugurated Odisha's longest bridge. It has been built on which river? And this bridge will connect two important towns of Odisha. One is Bhubaneswar and one is Cuttack. Two important districts. It is named after Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and this is built on Kathajodi River. As per the report by State Bank of India's Research Department, demonetization has helped India leapfrog by how many years in digitization? Because after demonetization on 8th of November 2016, we were forced to embrace digital technology. So we have been leapfrogged by 3 years. Demonetization has helped India leapfrog by 3 years in digitization efforts. Which Indian institute has developed a very low-cost microwave printed circuit board? It is by CMET in Thrissur. Now my fifth question for you today. Which famous bank is headquartered at Thrissur? Write down in comments. Which ministry is the biggest litigant among the government departments with 66,000 cases pending? Which ministry is this? It is Railway Ministry, and second is Finance. If I ask you which ministry has lowest pending cases, it is the which is the lowest? It is the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. The least pendency is there. Francesco Totti, the great football player, he recently announced his retirement. He played for which team? He used to play for Roma, AS Roma Football Club, but he was from Italy. He was a member of the 2006 football winning team of Italy. They defeated France in the final. Which state government has decided to include agriculture related subjects for out of school working students? Out of school working students, this decision has been taken by Maharashtra, and under the Maharashtra State Open School Board system. Union Cabinet has recently approved the cadre review of which force? There is increase in 23 posts, and this they will do for Indian Defence Account Service. Reserve Bank is going to issue bank note of denomination rupees 20 in Mahatma Gandhi series 2005 with inset letter what? New 20 rupees will have the inset letter S. S will be the inset letter. Please also note Reserve Bank of India is also publishing new 500 rupee notes, and 500 rupee notes have E inset letter, but the new ones will have A. Remember that also. Board of Control for Cricket in India has renewed a 167.5 crore contract with which event service provider for IPL? Which event service provider? They have renewed the account for 5 years. This company is called IMG. As per Niti Aayog Vice Chairman Arvind Pangaria, India's GDP could rise to $8 trillion if it grows at 8% growth per annum over the next how many years? Over the next 15 years. If we grow at 8%, we will touch $8 trillion economy. A bill has been tabled in Lok Sabha for setting up Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy at which place? It will be set up in Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh, and our Minister for Oil is Dharmendra Pradhan. Which state recently gave its MLAs 100% salary hike? Their salary was 55,000 rupees. Now it is 1,05,000. It is the government of Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu Chief Minister is Edappadi Palaniswamy from AIADMK. Which Bollywood actress has been included in the Academy of Motion Picture of Arts and Science class of 2017? Her name is Deepika Padukone. She will join Amitabh Bachchan, Priyanka Chopra, Amir Khan, Salman Khan, Aishwarya Rai and Irfan Khan. And Priyanka Chopra has also joined the Academy class of 2017. Which country has become the 35th member to join the International Solar Alliance, which was started by efforts of India and France? It is Australia. As per Union Tourism Minister Mahesh Sharma, He is our Minister of State for Culture and Tourism. How many projects worth almost 900 crore rupees have been sanctioned under the coastal circuit of Swadesh Darshan scheme? And out of that, 200 crore will be spent on Goa, which is the highest among all the states. How many projects are there? Total number of projects are 11. As per Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, in the month of May 2017, telecom subscriber base in India crossed the mark of how many? How many mobile connections we have in India? 120 crore, 1.2 billion now. Which bank has launched a national digital only marketing campaign? This campaign is launched by HDFC Bank, and it basically aims to connect with customers by asking them to start doing. The hashtag is start doing. Cabinet has recently given its approval to sell the government's entire 51.11% stake in Hindustan Petroleum to which company? This they will sell to ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. Please note, ONGC is a Maharatan company. And Indian Oil Corporation is also a Maharatan company. There are only 7 Maharatan companies. And another thing, ONGC till last year, it was the most profitable PSU in India. But now the most profitable PSU in India is Indian Oil Corporation. And another very important thing, Indian Oil Corporation, Hindustan Petroleum, HPCL and Bharat Petroleum, BPCL, together, all the three together, they are making India's biggest refinery with an investment of 2 lakh crore rupees. This refinery will be established at Ratnagiri in Maharashtra. And one more thing, that refinery that they are building, in that 50% stake will be Indian Oil Corporations, and BPCL, Bharat Petroleum and Hindustan Petroleum, they will have 25% each. Our central cabinet recently approved the revision of guidelines pertaining to what? These guidelines are pertaining to Indian Community Welfare Fund, ICFWF. Where was the Everest International Model United Nations Regional Conference recently took place? This question is easy. Everest, highest peak, 8848 meter. Kathmandu is the answer, and Mount Everest is called Sagar Mat in Nepal. GST Council has raised the cess on which of the following to address an anomaly under the GST regime, and this anomaly could have cost the exchequer 5,000 crore rupees in tax. So this they have done for cigarettes. They have kept it at 28% GST and an extra 5% Valorum cess. Who has become the only male senior Kathak dancer to be conferred with a fellowship by the Department of Culture? His name is Nanda Kishore Kapote. India's food grain production has increased to a record high of 273 million ton during 2016-17. This is an increase of how much percent from the previous year? This is an increase of 8.7%. And our Minister for Food Processing is Harsimrat Kaur Badal, and our Minister for Agriculture is Radha Mohan Singh. As per the report by World Bank, Global Economic Prospects, a fragile recovery by World Bank, this is a report. What is India's rank among the fastest growing economy? The fastest growing economy in the world is Estonia. Then you have Uzbekistan, then you have Nepal, and 4th is India. So 4th is India. And World Bank's president is Jim Yong Kim, and CEO is Kristina Georgieva. Which state government has recently put a cap on the weight of school bags for children from primary to class 10? This is a good step. For example, now the weight, class 1 to class 2, 1.5 kg is the weight limit of the school bag. Then from class 3 to class 5, 2 to 3 kg is the limit, like that. This has been done by the government of Telangana. Telangana has a TRS government, Telangana Rashtriya Samiti. Chief Minister is Chandrasekhar Rao. Cabinet has recently approved Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India's admission as a signatory to Multilateral Memorandum of Understanding with what? This they have done with International Association of Insurance Supervisors, which is called IAIS. So this was the video. During the course of this video, I asked you a lot of questions, and the video for 20th to 25th will be uploaded on 26th of morning. So keep watching StudyIQ.